few more seconds, and then I'll see you guys in a sec. All right. Hello, hello. How is everyone? I hope you're all doing well. I am just sorting out everything so I can see what I'm doing. You guys get everything. Hopefully my mic's pretty dope. Fingers crossed. I'm gonna just do that there. Yeah. Alright, so I'm trying to put some cool background stuff as well in my stream. You might see the fluorescent green illustration behind me. That's by Charles Dina Gibson. He's a really great illustrator from the 1800s, so definitely look at their work, his work. Really nice. And I've got Victory over there, which is a very ancient sculpture. So again, we're going to go back into automatic illustration. I'm going to bring this closer so when I'm bringing this all the way back, you guys can actually see. Once again, automatic illustration is a way of drawing to get maybe your ideas out to fulfill what you essentially want to do in your creative process. So I might go, oh, I don't know what to draw. I have no idea. There's nothing going on in my head. Like, there probably is something going on in your head and you just can't really translate it. Or there might not be anything going in your head, but with the use of imagination or the use of just seeing a general pattern and pareidolia, you will be able to create something from nothing in a way. So what you would do is do a little squiggle on here. I've got to get some new Poscas soon because these are running out. So I've got a squiggle here. Maybe do something more. I found out if I do too much, the kind of visualization is a little bit harder to do. Then I'd get another color, and then I'm just looking at the general shapes, seeing what kind of shapes relate in modern society in today's world. Like, how could I create something out of nothing from this? Like I can see here and here, kind of resembles like a back. Again, when I was scribbling, I had no intention of this being a thing. I can now see it turning into something else around here, like that. Maybe this is like an arm of a chair, and that's a bigger size. So someone's like sitting down and slouching. I like the idea of that, so I might work with it. But again, see the shapes and kind of make it work with what you've got. So you can also break some rules as well, because again, this is all your work and this is all your visualization. If you think there needs to be an extra step and you're confident in doing that, then do it. So I can see like a duckish character here. So I'm literally drawing from nothing. I can see something going on. Again, I want to move with what's there, make it work for me. I like this duck head. But now I've got to kind of work with what I've got and see what else does can the lines bring me, and can I make it visually appealing. And 9 times out of 10, no. And then 1 time out of 10, you get it really cool. But here we go. I got some movement here, so I can see something here. So we got like a maybe Something going on there. And I'm trying to be more proactive. Again, I'm on my own right now, which is okay. I'm gonna try my best to get more viewers later on. But again, just it's good to kind of talk to yourself, maybe self-reflect. I don't know if anyone else is viewing me through YouTube or Facebook, but that's cool. If you are, try and jump on to Twitch if you want to have a chat, and it's all good. Yeah, let's bring something into here. I'm kind of completing this, kind of giving it some more movement, but it's a weird character that I've got here. But I do like this kind of movement of the foot. But everything else is a little bit squashed. But you can't do anything about that because, again, you're following the lines of what you've got. So with this one, I'm actually going to do a color, then go on to the illustration. I think it's much more visually pleasing to do that because else you just see me maybe about 10 or 15 minutes doing some scribbles. But this way, it's got me doing the squiggle and then getting straight into the illustration. It doesn't take too long to dry, which I found out. So yeah, I'm going to go with this method. It might be longer for me to do, but that's all good. I don't mind that, and hopefully you guys don't either. So yeah. All right. So I've noticed, like, again, don't keep to one line. Just put in a few other random squiggles there. I might use the larger pen with this. That might work in my favor, might not. Again, I might bring this forward so you guys can see what I'm doing. Hopefully, yeah, everything's falling apart there, which is fine. I don't mind. It's just for show. All right, yeah. Here we are, larger one. What can we see in this? All right, we got some big jaw character there. Oh wait, we got some smug looking. We've got a bow tie maybe there. See if there's anything more. Again, swinging it around. There might be something else in the illustrations. I should have brought a drink. Yeah, I can see a character here, like maybe listening to some having some headphones on. Yeah, I can see that. There's the eye, there's the face. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's coming to me now. Wow, there's a ghost behind me. That's fine. It's all spooky stuff. Right. The problem that I face with this is the fact that it's dribbling all over me. But yeah, it's a really thick pen, so and when you go into the corners, it goes really thin. Which maybe later on, when I do a pretty dope illustration, it might be a bit better to do that. But it gives some line depth, I guess. Yeah. Blacken this out just so we can get more of a view of the hair on this one. Again, it has to be anatomically correct, because again, you're never going to get it anatomically correct. So yeah, looks nice. I'm going to hide this number button here because I don't need to see this. Alright, I'm not going to hide it. I'm just going to move that there. Shows me how long I've been working on this and all that. So that's another one done there. Let's pick up another. Let's go with a red, and then we're going to use the smaller pen. Seems most of the free music that we get is either pumped up higher house music or literally lo-fi. I like lo-fi, and the house music is pretty garbage, to be honest, but I guess if you're playing a game at the same time it might be dope. But if you're doing like a just chatting stream, it might just be a hit and miss, really. Yeah, I like the fact that I can't see the number of people watching now, so I am literally streaming to 1,000 people, 1,000 lurkers right now in my eyes. Right, what do we see here? What can we get? We've got some like angry face here, some like thing. Maybe there's something better. Always try and see if you can see something better, but again, if it looks dope from the beginning, then go straight onto that, because you don't want to miss an opportunity on a pretty cool illustration. Okay. So the problem here is when I'm using this type of pen, it's just too thin, so a thick pen will definitely bring a lot out, but I think I'm running out of ink on this one. So yeah, I'm gonna get a new one either tomorrow or on the weekend when I'm at work. It's gonna kind of like slouch down a bit. Maybe not too impressed. Yeah, I might have to be back. I need to get a glass of water. So, see you guys in a sec. Be back in 5. I need to sort out that transition too. Okay, I'm back. What? Hello. Yes. So I had some. No, I had some good news, but I had a really bad thing happen today. My freezer decided to turn itself off, and yeah, 100 days worth of ramen stock and like ingredients that I put in the freezer have completely gone kaput. And it could have been a couple of days since it's kind of been like that, but yeah, I lost 100 days worth of food. But oh well. Easy come, easy go. It wasn't expensive, to be honest. Making your own food is quite cheap, to be honest, in comparison to buying ready meals. But I'm sure you guys know all that. That is pointing down at something. We need to complete his body. We'll just complete it like that anyway. Yeah, so coming back to that wasn't fun. Because that is making stock is quite cheap. It's usually getting bits of chicken wings, bones, bits and bobs which you can get from the butchers to kind of get that flavor out, and it's so much better than getting the powdered stock stuff that you get from like maybe Oxo or another company that does that kind of stuff. It's just tastes so much more strong, real, and making it's kind of fun because it smells pretty cool, which I like. Yeah, but who cares on that one, really? Right. I am absolutely knackered for some reason, but I'm not gonna put on this illustration today. Oh. I think I'm really quite stuffy right now. I've recently got a new mic, which is pretty cool. Sorry if that destroyed your ears. Hopefully you can actually hear me. I don't know. Fingers crossed, eh? This one looks cool. I was going with this eye here, but okay. And just close it off. Okay. Is there much to show on this? Anything else? Maybe he's got zombies. observing something? I don't know. All right. So next piece. Let's keep going, guys. So with this exhibition, hopefully it's gonna have about 100 pieces of work to show. I've got 100 of these illustrations ready to go right now. Once I've done this, it'll be about maybe 170 to show, but about maybe half of it is okay. The other half isn't so great, so I might get some boards and do another load and see how they fess up. But what are we doing here? What is going on here, though? Like some barking dog right now. All right. Let's use an orange fluorescent because that one takes ages to dry. Can we get anything out of this one? I'm sure we can. Let's see where. Maybe look at the screen. Bring that down. Yeah. Sometimes looking at the screen is a bit better to get an idea of what to see. See like a guy here, pressed out. Another one, grabbing their attention. Or some sort of like eye there. Movement. It'll just pop out at some point. Hello, hello. How are we doing? So I'm doing some more automatic illustrations right now. I just figuring out what's within this one and building on top of it. Let's see, can I think I've seen some. I can see something now. How are we anyway? What have you been up to? I'm all good, doodling. Been doodling. How about you? Well, as you can see, illustrating, doing some work, getting ready for what I should be doing in this new role, but yet to find out. So hopefully I'll find out soon. But yeah, right now I'm just gonna be doing some weird sketches. Okay. It's a weird duck thing. Guess I got inspired by this duck in the stream. Right, let's pick a different color. Kind of limited myself to these colors for some reason. Let's use green. Hopefully something great will come from this. It'll be a bit more loose and controlled, but feeling something instead of being so jagged. Maybe I might get something better out. Oh. Yeah. Okay. That felt nice. So hopefully I'll get a really nice illustration here. Okay. Found out most of these illustrations are quite portrait. Like I can see a face here, but it's not going to go forward with anything. Got cross-eyed do here, this line there, and then that's that. But nothing, but not too strong of an illustration, so I'm not going to do that. We got some like open mouth here. Okay, so there's some weird ass yawning dog here. Maybe I make that, if I make that black. That's a bit weird. Oh well, give him black nose as well. Strange doodle on this one, but it's done. Been doing a lot of not great but done pieces, but at least I've sat down and I'm doing something. Because all I would have been doing is, if I wasn't doing this one, I would have been moping and being, oh, I should have done this. But Scoot doo doo doo. Wowza, wowza. Big belly there, big belly here. Da 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 da. What's going on? I'm lacking in the imagination. What do I want? No idea what's going on with this one, but just go with it. It's weird. But that's what I could see. I guess don't need some faces or figures or characters. Maybe shapes is another rule I could use. Just keep going until I get to the next one, which might be a really dope one. I can see like a shoe here. Where is it connecting to? What's it connecting to? Mm-hmm. Okay, one weird ass sound. Do, 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 do. Oh, let's think of something to talk about. Poscas are pretty dope. I kind of began with them back in 2009. And Guy this year was just talking about these, and I was like, I don't know what they are. Paint pens, what's that? You can't put paint in a pen. And yeah, went to a local art shop. Again, I didn't know what the type they were called or anything like that, and I was just like talking to them. I said, paint pens of paint. They looked at me weird, and then they were like, "Oh, do you mean Posca pens?" And I was like, "Yeah." They showed me a rack full of these paint pens. It was just amazing. It was like discovering a new style of work or a new thing, and it was just so cool, really. Like, the only people who kind of knew it were like people who did skating and people who were just like low-key friends. And yeah, it was just like, oh man, I get to do this as well. So I was real happy and chuffed with this stuff. Didn't know if it was going to work or anything, but yeah, it went really well. Never kind of dropped them. Think possibly now that I will get to either 200 illustrations, I will stop this and move on to another project, a bit more arty project, kind of like on the stuff that you can see behind me. Yeah, a bit more illustrative, because surprisingly this stuff is real hard. Let's do a couple with drawing without any thought at all, like regardless if it's going to be good or not, because I think I'm losing that kind of grip, because I'm kind of going, oh, it needs to be decent looking, and then I don't actually find anything decent looking, and it just then fails from there. So now I'm just going to go completely off the wall sort of thing, like just go straight into it, don't have any thought at all, just see it, do it. No, oh, this one could have been better, or oh, let's draw it in a different way. Maybe I'll get something cool, maybe I won't. Again, I'm not going to be too bothered on this one and see if there was much of an improvement. Okay, quickly looking at it. Just being absent-minded on it. Nothing amazing. I can see something. Oh, just go with it, Jay. Some weird illustration here, but let's. Give it some dude like flying on the back of some weird ass bird, I don't know. Not much on this. Okay. Red. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's alright. Not amazing, but you know. Doodly 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 da. Okay, an hour in. How many have we done? We've done 10 then. I'll stop there. So we got a cool doggo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 pieces. Unlucky for some, but yeah. Out of 13, 2 of the pieces, I'd say, were okay. So rip on that. Oh well, hopefully you guys enjoyed what you saw, and I will be back on maybe next Tuesday, probably at it again. I've got a few more boards. It could be the last one, or the last week. I'm going to be doing that, and then I'm going to be working on a more exciting project. So yeah, I've got about another 30 pieces to go through. So let's see how those 30 go. All right, I will catch you later. Have a